Part of Imperial Rome, during one of Christianity's darkest hours, two twin brothers, Sts Mark and Marcellian, shone like beacons of faith amid the shadows of persecution. Their courage, love, and unwavering commitment to Christ would place them among the glorious martyrs of the early church. Mark and Marcellian were born in the 3rd century, likely around the year 255 AD, into a noble Roman family. Though raised in a pagan environment, the brothers embraced the teachings of Christ and were baptized, becoming part of the growing yet persecuted Christian community in Rome. During the brutal reign of Emperor Diocletian, Christianity was declared illegal, and Christians were hunted down. Mark and Marcellian were arrested for their faith and thrown into prison. Authorities gave them a grim ultimatum: renounce Christ, or face death. Their pagan parents, deeply distressed, begged them to abandon Christianity and save themselves. The Roman prefect granted a 30-day reprieve, hoping their family could convince them to recant. But instead, something remarkable happened. Enter Saint Sebastian, a high-ranking Roman soldier and secret Christian. During their time in prison, Sebastian visited and encouraged the brothers to remain steadfast. His words were powerful, his example unshakable, and soon, not only did Mark and Marcellian reaffirm their faith, but so did their parents. Tranquillinus and Martia, who were both baptized, the prison became a mission field. Friends, family, and even officials began to convert. Among them were Nicostratus, the prison official, Zoe, his mute wife who miraculously regained her speech after being baptized, and several others, all won over by the brothers' faith and the zeal of Saint Sebastian. But the Roman authorities would not be swayed. Mark and Marcellian were eventually taken before Judge Fabianus. Despite tortures and threats, they refused to renounce Christ. Their courage was so profound that it inspired awe even in their persecutors. Around the year 286 AD, the order was given for their execution. To avoid public sympathy, their captors took them to a hidden location, likely a forest near the Salarian Way, and there, Mark and Marcellian were bound to stakes and pierced with spears. Their bodies were secretly recovered by devout Christians and buried in the Catacombs of St. Balbina, near the tomb of Saint Sebastian. Their memory was cherished by the early church and honored through the centuries. In time, churches were dedicated to them, and their story preserved in the Acta of the Martyrs. Their feast day is celebrated on June 18, reminding the faithful of the power of steadfast love for Christ, even in the face of death. Sts Mark and Marcellian, twin brothers in blood and in faith, teach us that true loyalty to God often comes at a price, but also with eternal